Hey folks, how are y'all doing? Alright, we're just gonna hop right in. We didn't get quite as far as I wanted to earlier, so we're gonna keep playing. Probably do 2 chapters. So let's get into it. So I apologize for the sound earlier. It was just really low, so hopefully now the sound is better. I didn't turn down the game, but I turned up the mic a little bit. Hopefully my voice is now a little bit louder and clearer than it was earlier when I streamed. Anyway, let's get into it. After repelling the mercenary forces of Eubens, Hector prepares to mount a pursuit of Marquis Wallace. Lord Darren and his knights are with the instigator of the rebellion, the enigmatic Ephidel. Hector learns where the fugitives were traveling from Ostia's network of spies, however their final destination still remains unknown. Oops, I didn't read the title, but it's Chapter 16, Noble Lady of Kaelin. Or Kylene, however pronounced. Blast, I call it Kaelin. Where on earth has that snake Darren gone? I doubt he's left Lycia yet, but Hector, it's been 5 days. The death of Marquis Santaruz, our attack on Laos Castle. Word of these things must have reached Lord Uther by now. And yet, he shows no signs of action. Why? I'm sure he has his reasons. My brother has other concerns tying his hands right now. What do you mean? It's Byrne. We've received disturbing reports over the past few months. King Desmond is behaving oddly. If he sees even the slightest crack in Lycia's defenses, we believe he'll invade with all of Byrne's might behind him. My brother has only recently become Marquis as well as head of the Lycian League. He can't allow another country to see any weakness or discord. He has to present the face of stability and strength, is that it? Yes. It seems every country has a spy working in Ostia right now. They all want to assess the new Marquis's temperament and skill. If they sense anything wrong, word will spread like wildfire. Hector, you're the Marquis's brother. Would not being at his side be seen as something wrong? The Marquis's brother is a well-known lout. If I were at court, they'd sense something wrong. You're not too proud of that reputation, are you? Not in the least. Lord Hector, Lord Eliwood. What is it, Oswin? Have you heard something? Yes, my lord, a messenger from the east. Castle Kaelin has fallen to a surprise attack from Marquis Wallace. Castle Kaelin? They've struck again. Lord Hausen, is he unharmed? My apologies, my lord. We've no word on Lord Hausen or his granddaughter, the Lady Lindis. I never imagined they would attack Kaelin. Lord Hausen? Lindis? Lord Hector, what should we do? They might still be alive, right? There's only one thing we can do. Hector? Come on, we've got to hurry. This is a big boy chapter. Milady, I've returned, and I've brought news. Laos soldiers are scattered from the castle to the edge of this forest. There must be at least 50 soldiers. Are you sure about this, milady? We barely escaped. Going back to the castle would mean almost certain death. My grandfather is in the castle. I left the castle on his orders, but I can't leave him alone in there. The numbers we face rescuing Lord Hausen will be no easy task. I wonder if we can expect any reinforcements. I overheard some of the Laos soldiers talking. They claim that Lord Eliwood invaded Laos and drove them out. Eliwood? Why would he attack Laos? It gets even more interesting. Not only did Marquis Laos abandon his castle, he also left his son Eric behind when he fled here to Kaelin. That's despicable. He abandoned his own son? But at least we know Lord Eliwood is in Laos. We might be able to ask him for help, assuming there were a way to contact him. If we are to avoid being caught, the best path would be through the forest. Shall I go? I suspect you're right. Horses cannot move well in woods. It'll take you a while, but you can travel lightly. Lady Lindis, I'll go. I can fly above the forest. I can be in the house faster than anyone else. Florina? You can't do this on your own. It's not possible. Thanks to my time here, I'm no longer as timid around men as I used to be. And I've met Lord Eliwood before. I'm sure I can do this on my own. It will be terribly dangerous, you understand, don't you? Yes, but I promised myself I would become braver for you. I'm not the weak little Florina I used to be. I'll be fine, trust me. You've convinced me. The job's yours, Florina. But you must promise me that you won't try anything impossible. Yes, my lady. Farewell. Did you hear our meek Florina? She sounded most forceful. Beautiful. She's become a full-fledged Pegasus Knight. Yes, she has. All for you, Lady Lindis. That's quite gallant. When we lived on the plains, I was always her protector. I know I shouldn't feel sad, and yet... Nostalgia's going out the window. Commander Bakker, there's something in the southern skies. Is that a Pegasus Knight? Where do you suppose she's going? Doesn't matter. We've been told not to let anyone out of Caelin. Archers, advance. Bring her down. To reach Laos, I must go over the forest and fly north. Then I'll have to... Wait, who are those people? They fly no banner and yet... Ah, that man in the lead. It's Lord Eliwood. He's come to Caelin's aid. That's wonderful. I have to tell him where Lady Lindis is waiting. I've spotted the enemy. Why are their archers advancing? They're aiming at something up high. Lord Eliwood, look up there! A Pegasus Knight! Lord Eliwood! Could it really be Florina? Is that you? Yes, I'm Lady Lindis's... Florina, fly lower! What? Oh! Ah! Florina! Ooh. Can you hear me, Florina? Lord Eliwood, Those archers almost hit you. You avoided the arrows, but you lost your balance and fell. And yet, I'm not hurt. I fell from such a height. What? You got lucky. I didn't. You landed right on top of me. Oh. Hector saved you. I saved no one. I simply gave her someplace soft to land. A bale of hay could have done more than I did. Oh, I'm so sorry. You were lucky, Florina. If you had fallen on me, I couldn't have caught you. Or your Pegasus either. They fell one after the other. I couldn't get out of the way. My Pegasus too? I don't know what to say. No apology needed. You do need to tell us why you're here, however. Yes, of course. Lord Eliwood, Lady Lindis is beyond that forest. She's waiting for a chance to assault the castle. She's what? Ah, still, it's good to hear she's safe. She's fine, however. Lord Hassan's been captured. He's still in the castle. I see. Let's go then. Someone get up there and scour the area. I want to know if we brought down that Pegasus Knight. If she's still breathing, make her stop. My lord, to the west. We're under attack. It's the fairy noble, Eliwood. He's here, eh? Now's our chance to show Marquis Laos our loyalty. Our opponents are a motley band of fools. They're no match for us. Sure. Okay. This is gonna be kind of tough. I don't think there's really anything to steal. But, we do have this village we want to get to as soon as possible. We're just gonna travel east with Hector. He doesn't have a rank in axes yet, but we'll give him the steel. We'll give him the silver axe anyway. My Matthew is not that good, and I don't think there's really anything for me to steal on this map. Yeah, there's nothing for me to steal. His Lowen has a javelin. Okay, and he has an iron lance. He's D, right? Yeah, so... could give Marcus the Iron Blade. I think Iron Blade would slow him down too much. Would slow down Lowen too much, so we will give it to Lowen. Slow down Marcus by 1. Okay, I think this is what we're gonna go with. We'll use the Draco Shield later. Could take the sword from Matthew, and let's start this. So, Wings? It's me, Florina. I'm over here. Okay, so... this map is it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult because we just have a lot of enemies who are very tough for my units currently. Okay, she has the blue gem. We're not gonna do anything with it now. Okay, main things are we need to avoid the ballista area, period. We want to pull in this Pegasus Knight before we go to the left with our Lynn's units. And we might pull this Pegasus. We definitely are not going to pull both. We probably can pull one with Will and then finish them off. So I think that's the strategy we're going to go with. As long as you're not in range, you were fine. Gonna equip the Killing Edge with Guy. We want to get out of the Pegasus Knight's range, but we're gonna end up rescue dropping Hector, I think. And then said we want to pull one with Will. A trade to give him an Iron Lance and a Javelin. Attack. Okay, weight 11, down by 6, so it's 4. Sane is not gonna double. Yeah, Sane's not gonna double anyway. Okay, so we're not gonna pull the other Pegasus Knight. We'll just pull this one and let Will attack them. And we're gonna pull the mercenaries, but we're not gonna do it on this turn. We'll do it on the next turn. Never mind, they attack anyway. Alright. I'm probably gonna have to retreat. Marcus, I just want to clear everything down there with Marcus. Like, Marcus, just kill everything down there. You know, so I don't have to worry about too many units at the bottom. The Hector clears a couple of these units. Ooh, no, we've had a couple Marcus crits, but I think they've all been ranged. Ah, man. Still no speed. Two crits with Marcus. Let's go. I love the Paladin crit animation. It sounds the horse trotting on the ground. It's a great sound. It, actually, in FE6, obviously they still had the same... Is he double? Yes, perfect. They still had the same animation, but they didn't have the sounds where the horse actually gallops. Okay, I ended up pulling both. Ooh, he attacked me. Perfect. Alright. So... What's up, Dave? How's it going? Thanks for being first. Okay, these guys, none of them are within range. There's an error? What's the error? You can't see chat? Oh no. I don't know what's wrong with Twitch chat. It's crazy. Call up Amazon, they need to fix it. I think... Oh wait, were you actually being... I thought you were joking. Okay, good. So it's working. At least chat is working for you. You can see it. Alright, we can't pull... We can't pull Sane in Ballista range. That would be really bad. I think the Ballista... I don't know how much damage the Ballista does. And at least the Myrmidon, or the Mercenary, will do 5 damage. So as long as the Ballista doesn't do 18, which I doubt it will, I should be good. Okay. So we need to kill these two. With Hector, and we'll kill the other one with Hector, and then we'll keep dragging Marcus up. To kill everything else. Have you played any Fire Emblem, Dave? No speed still? Well, we got some speed before, but no speed on this level up. I don't have the Javelin. We can pull... The mage? No, is this historic Pokemon? No, I would not. I would not call it historic Pokemon. It is fantasy. Okay, I should be able to just rescue drop Hector on the next turn. Just need to make sure there are no enemies that can reach me. So, Fire Emblem is a tactical RPG. It's... So, like, I guess Pokemon's an RPG, so it's similar. You are just trying to basically win battles, essentially. There's not much to it, and my units are the units in blue, and the objectives in the top right. This objective is Seize Gate, which means that I need to kill this guy and then seize the gate. And there are a lot of enemies on this map. I think it was, what, 34? No, 15 left. Yeah, I've killed a decent number of them. So, that's really the objective. And there are a couple of side objectives that I want to accomplish on this map, but overall, right now it's pretty chill. Yeah, except for these guys at the bottom. These guys at the bottom are a little bit in trouble, but hopefully they'll be okay. Alright. Let's let the enemies go. So I guess it's kind of similar to, it's similar to Pokemon. Kind of similar to Pokemon, where I don't actually do anything during the battles. And there are Fire Emblem, well, I think it was discontinued, but there were Fire Emblem trading cards. Okay, 10 damage. But I don't think any of my units... Maybe Will has a vulnerary? I think as long as I'm out of range, I should be fine, though. Might have to discard it. Yeah, I'll have to discard the fire, but that's okay. Let's let Guy take care of these enemies. We'll have Lowen visit. And... okay, I'm not worried about this, so... we're gonna plop. Let's give him the Wolf Bale. We're gonna plop Hector right there. Come back. And then Lowen's gonna visit the village here. Castle Kaelin's been seized by Marquis Louse's men. We don't know what's become of Lord Hassan. We've been saving this for our daughter's wedding, but it might serve you better now. These villagers are too nice. Please help Marquis Kaelin. Our lord needs rescuing. Got a red gem. Okay, down here, they're in range. But basically... you have a vulnerary. Let's move... does Will have a vulnerary? No. Okay, let's move you... there. Use the vulnerary on Kent. Move Sane. Trade. Use the vulnerary here. And then we're gonna do the same thing, trade with Will. So Will can use a vulnerary. Okay, now we really should kill... Well, we definitely need to kill this Myrmidon, which we do. I don't like that I have Priscilla standing around, though. Can he reach? Yes. He can reach there, but... Let's see. Alright. You have a steel sword, so I don't really want to equip a hand axe. Yeah. We should be good to heal. So we can get as many level ups on Priscilla as possible. Is she still level 3? Yeah, that's... We need to get some more on her. Okay, everything else is good. Okay, he went to attack Hector, which is fine. How were the rest of your DVD games, Dave? You missed that? Pretty good. Nice. I know you were doing Chaos Shuffle before. Did you end up switching? Or did you just play Chaos Shuffle the entire time? You did switch. We'll attack the Cavalier. I played... There was one game I played against a ghoul, and the ghoul ended up having... So I started off the game, and the ghoul had Ruin, Hex Face the Darkness, Dissolution, and I can't remember the last perk. But I was like, did you just get a normal build? Like, is this really Chaos Shuffle? Yeah, sometimes it's just like that where, you know, sometimes you'll just get the normal, builds. What's up, Timsy? How's it going? Oh. Okay, I don't know why Automod banned you. Unless you are a ban evader. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, so the ghoul just had a normal build. Okay, everything. So I'm gonna put Osmond up here for the reinforcements. Ooh, nice, a crit. Anyway, this chapter's going a lot more smoothly than I had expected, which is good. I think I got through the hardest part of it, so I don't think there should be anything else that comes up that just destroys me unless I mess up. It'll be a self-inflicted error if anything happens. Alright, we got these these break-in reinforcements. Will a combination of will and... I was gonna say, will a combination of will and can't kill, but it will not. I'll have to use Lynn. But I don't want her to crit. Lynn, please, please, don't crit. Don't crit. Oh, yes, good. Alright, so the reason I didn't want her to crit is because Kent is another unit that I'm going to use during this playthrough. The reason I'm going to use him is, one, he's a Cav, so Cavs are really good. And two, he has a support with Wallace. So, being able to build up that support and being able to use them together, I think is going to be cool. Ah, you there. You're Kalen Knights, aren't you? Marquis Laus's man, the one called Balker. He seems like a gentleman, but his skill is near legendary. Do you carry weapons suited to battling knights? I do. Take this if you please. Thanks. I do have weapons that are built to battle knights, but I will also take a heavy spear. Okay, we do have... This is a guy, Thunder, I need to be wary of. You have a steel sword with 8 speed, so it should be good. Can I go in there? Nice. Also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send Florina down with a red gem so I can sell it, and I'm gonna buy some more weapons. Alright, so the last time I played Hector hard mode, my Priscilla was really, really bad. Normally she's a pretty solid unit. Obviously she's a healer who's on a horse, so that already makes her very nice. But she also has pretty good growths. But for whatever reason, I just had really, really bad luck with her. And she turned out terrible. I'm hoping this round, this time around, it does not happen, but that was not a good first level up. Love Hector just chilling on the mountain, attacking anyone who comes near. Yep. Nice, he took damage. That means another heal for Priscilla. And finally, we're gonna get Marcus to stroll up. What we can also do is we're gonna buy an oh no, we can't buy an iron sword for Lynn, unfortunately. Alright, let's hope for no crit again. Lynn, don't fail me. Don't crit. Yes, good job, Lynn. You need to give Kent all of the kills that he can get. Okay, we want a speed level up. That's the most important thing right now. No speed. Perfect. Great. Awesome. Okay. So now... Marcus should really have an iron lance. So I don't have to keep using my silver. Yeah, it is what it is for now. I know we're taking this map really slowly. But there's just a lot of dangerous enemies here. What we'll try to do is next we will try to, yeah, I figured that would happen. We're gonna try and take out the ballista so that my units at the bottom will be able to approach safely. Hector's still doing Hector things. Okay, we are probably not going to be able to approach, but I should hopefully be able to take the fort now, or one of the forts. If I kill this guy, I should be able to do that. I didn't kill, so I won't be able to do it. Thankfully, Marcus dodged that. This is kind of getting dicey. Okay, Lowen does not get doubled here, so I can bring him in. We're just gonna use our silver lance. It's almost broken, but not much we can do there. Hopefully we kill this mercenary. Just making sure we stay out of range. No, Priscilla's in range there, so we're gonna have to move her. Osmond's still just chilling, waiting for the reinforcements from the north to arrive. So I mentioned this last stream. End of this or the next chapter, I need to get my goal is to get 2 promotional items. bit. It's the one at the top is very difficult to get, honestly. So I'll need to rush to get it with Marcus. Unfortunately, I'm just doubtful. I'm doubtful I'll be able to get it. I'm trying to think, when is the next... Besides that, when do you get another Knight's Crust? Marcus is critting everything now. Yes, those skill level ups have been coming in handy. He's got 18 skill. Finally, the Silver Lance broke. Ooh, he dodged this again. Nice. Alright. You have 8 crit. Marcus should have more than... Yeah. Alright. So we can kill this Ballista now very safely. We're gonna move off of the mountain because we want to actually hit the mercenary now. And we'll have Florina sell the red gem, and then we're gonna buy some stuff with her. Let's take off her javelin though. We're gonna buy some stuff with Will as well. It's gonna offload to Lynn. And then Kent and Sane will come up. We'll try and bait the mercenary to attack Lowen instead of Hector. And Oswin is still just doing Oswin things. Good. Attacked Lowen. We crit. Some kills. Okay, and I do want Kent to get this kill on the boss. Here we go. There are the reinforcements. Okay, so we want a steel lance. Probably want 2 javelins. We all need bows. And we might just do another steel lance for Oswin. And then, oops, didn't want to do it with Lynn. With Will. We got an iron axe. We got another steel sword for Raven. And we'll get 2 hand axes. Okay. And we'll call that. We do have another. We'll get access to another shop really soon, so we don't need to worry too much about getting access to weapons. We should not actually have put Lowe or Marcus on the fort because we want Priscilla to heal as much as possible. It's fine. Ooh, they do damage. Dang, he healed all the way. I didn't think he would. We'll just keep attacking until our weapons run out. And I don't know how much we're gonna train Oswin after we start training Cat. Another speed level up. He starts at level 9? And he's level... Is he level 12? Or I think he's level 13 now. So... Yeah, so he's gotten 2 speed level ups. And 15 strength is great. I think you can use the heavy spear, right? Yep, okay. Then... I don't remember if Bakker has... no, Bakker definitely has a ranged lance. Bakker for sure has a javelin. Switch to the javelin for now. Got some more kills off. Basically, most of the time when I train Oswin, he's usually blessed. Usually ends up having really solid speed. Is obviously what you want. Ooh, I do not like that crit chance. I don't like that. Prepare to fall before your master. Okay. He should equip a javelin to attack Hector. And with the javelin, it'll be much safer. With the javelin, it will be much safer for Kent to attack, even if he still has a crit chance. Reason why I'm not at... Well, the Horse Layer doesn't really help too much. I guess it does kill in one fewer hit than the Iron Lance for most of these enemies, but the reason why I'm not really using it is because I want to preserve it for next chapter. Dang, there's a lot of enemy reinforcements here. Okay, let's hope for defense. Okay, nice. We got some defense. Oh, I was hoping that didn't kill. Wait, I do have a javelin. Marcus, don't crit. Alright, Kent. That's still gonna kill me if he crits. Alright, we gotta go for it. My heart sank. Can't, please. Please, just hit. Alright, we got one. We're gonna attack again. Let's do this again. Run it back. Can't. Let's run it back, Kent. Kent, please. I know it's a heavy spear. Come on. Let's get this. Let's kill Balker. We want that juicy XP. Well, no more knight or cavalier reinforcements. Alright, Kent. This is crazy. Okay. 1% crits. They're gonna happen. They're gonna happen. That's the frustrating thing about Kent, is that his luck just being low is terrifying. I need to worry about Marcus a little bit. I wanted to kill these reinforcements with Kent too. Okay. Ken, please. Kent, please, please, please. Okay, I'm gonna have to heal Marcus with... We'll just do this. I'm gonna have to heal Marcus with Sarah this time. We're gonna take away... We're gonna trade away Hector's handouts. Yeah, this is not another good level up. No speed and no magic. Excuse me. Hector's good, right? Okay. I'm like, wait, Hector's okay, right? Finally! Ugh. We've been defeated. Such a shame. Alright, speed, please. Well, he got luck. That would have been helpful, 10 minutes ago. You have a javelin? He does. And the rest, we're just gonna heal with Priscilla. She'll be close to getting another level up, but not quite. We're not going to talk about that. Okay, then. So just Marcus and I think Kent? Yep. Everyone else over here is already healthy. Oh, I just realized something. One sec. Commander Bacher, he was a fierce enemy. Linus, once we've defeated the remaining foes, the castle's yours. Thank you, Eliud. If not for your help, I don't know where I'd be right now. Well, Eliud did nothing, but, you know, thank him, I guess. All of this happened because we routed Lord Darren at Laos. It's only right that we help. You explained your motives to me, Eliud. This is about your father. I would do the same thing in your position. What happened in Caelin is not your fault. Thank you. However, until your castle is yours again, I take responsibility. I understand, thank you. Eliud, we're moving into the castle. Alright, who's that? Oh yes, let me introduce you. Hector? What? This is Lindis. She's Lord Hassan's granddaughter. Lindis is Hector. He's Lord Uther's brother. His brother, really? Yes. I was watching the way he fights. He's not like you, Eliud. He's somewhat like my own knights, but different still. He relies so much on power, it's like he's never been... I haven't. I taught myself how to fight. I have no issue with that, but the way you swing that axe around, you're a threat to your allies. You should be more watchful. Did y'all see the work Hector put in? Lindis did... Well, she got Kent 2 kills, but she basically did squat this entire battle. And she's telling Hector, the GOAT, like Hector was just tanking waves and waves of enemies, and the first thing she says to him is insults him and says he's a threat to his allies. Bro, he carried this team. I agree, she needs to be banned. What did you say? Lindis, what's come over you? Oh, my apologies, I didn't intend to seem so critical. Granted, Hector's style may be a tad dangerous, but there's no one I depend on more. You may think him careless, but he's always aware of his surroundings. The more you praise me, the less worthy I sound. Lindis, once you fight alongside Hector, I'm sure you'll understand. I'm sure you're right. I apologize, Hector. I'm honored to have your help. No apology necessary. I'm glad I can lend a hand. Let's go inside, shall we? Wings! Is it really you, Wings? So good to see you. Have you been well? Well met, Wings. Good to see you again. Wings! Ah, you still take my breath away. Thank you, Sane. Appreciate it. Hello, Wings. Has it really been a year? What's wrong, Floriana? You needn't hide back there. Nice to see you again. I don't suppose you remember me? Everyone who remained in Caelin speaks of you fondly. We're always saying, I wonder where Wings is. That's a mouthful. Yes, you're right. This isn't the best time to catch up. We're here to rescue my grandfather. Wings, will you help me again? Okay, basically, if you haven't played this game, there is a prologue, a 11-chapter prologue, where it's Lynn's journey. So that's how she knows my character. So I helped her out in the prologue. I didn't play it on stream. It's not required. So I didn't play it on stream, but that's how she knows your character. You're a tactician. Your character's a tactician. So you're a strategist. You're basically it's kind of a fourth wall break sort of bait. You're a character in game who's the tactician. Anyway, ridiculous. Even Bacher? Lord Darren, it's time to give up this madness. Further resistance is meaningless. For what you've done, you may never be forgiven, but it's not too late to try. Tell Eliud everything. He'll intervene with Marquis Ostia on your behalf. I've lost. Hurry, Eliud will be here in no time. Let me speak for you. Gwah! None of that now. Marquis Laos needs no troublesome advice. Every single time this Effidel comes on screen, this is the emote I use. I don't have a Darth... Wait, I might actually have a Darth Kermit's... Ah, man, I can't remember. I don't think I have a Darth Kermit emote. I don't have my computer. I don't have Twitch open on my computer, so I was using my phone for the email, so I can't see if I have it on Better TTV. But anyway, they look the same. I think it's funny. None of that now. Marquis Laos needs no troublesome advice. Lord Effidel, there's no turning back for you now. You should know that. First Marquis Santaruz, and now Marquis Kalen. Both deaths are on your head. What? It was by your hand that they both died. I never asked for this. Yes, I killed them. For you. To trap me? Don't be absurd. I follow my master's orders. My only wish is to deliver your dreams to you. The crown of a united Lycia. And once that is done, dominion over the entire continent. Is that not what you desire? Yes. Yes, of course. That dream is still worth a few sacrifices, isn't it? You're exactly right. Our plans may have gone drastically awry, but as long as we have the Master's power behind us, we cannot be defeated. We do well to leave now, before those meddlesome worms arrive. You will leave everyone from Laos behind. We will use them to delay our foe. Everyone? My soldiers? But who will protect me? The Black Fang and I will more than suffice for that task. There's nothing else you need, I assure you. Yes, I see that now. Where do we go from here? To the Dragon's Gate. Our master awaits us. The master has informed me our hostage may be all we need. If all goes well, we may be able to perform the ceremony with him alone. Oh, is that so? I suppose we've nothing to worry about. That is correct. Now please, begin your retreat. I have 2 or 3 orders to give, then I'll be right behind you. Pathetic imbecile. Layla, where are you? I'm here. While Eliwood is occupied, finish off Marcus Kalen and hide the body. The enemy will waste precious time searching for him, as you command. You know, you've only been with the Black Fang a short while. However, you are quite skilled. I look forward to watching you. Yes, sir. And that is Chapter 16, Noble Lady of Kalen. We're going to do one more. Near Laos, Hector defeats General Bakker. Hector and his allies now march toward Castle Kalen. However, many Laos soldiers await them inside. They begin their assault to liberate the castle. Chapter 7, Whereabouts Unknown. Man, I wish the map looked like this. It's gonna have a lot more enemies as soon as I start the chapter. Looks like there are still a lot of Laos soldiers in the castle. Lindis, where are the Kalen guards? I think about half of them were killed in the surprise attack. The survivors must be here somewhere. They're probably locked away as prisoners. Right, well, let's find and rescue them too. I wish we had more power to make up for our poor numbers. Hold on, Grandfather. We'll be there shortly. Time to get inside. Let's reclaim the castle. The key to victory is seizing the throne. That's where we'll find their commander, I'm sure. Hello? Are you from Castle Kalen? I am. May I ask your business in the castle? I am Merlinus. I am a traveling merchant with goods beyond compare. If you would be so kind to hire me, My apologies, now is not the time. Please, my lady, I've dreamt of working for a noble house for so long. By all means, please, call on my services. Old man, are you truly a merchant? Old man? You're being rude, Hector. Right. Old gentleman. Is it true you aspire to work for a noble house? Yes, my boy, yes I do. In that case, we'd like to hire you. Really? Hector? This journey could last a while and we've acquired many items. It would be quite convenient if we had someone to manage our things. Leave it to me, managing things is my specialty. Our journey is dangerous and has no end in sight. Is that acceptable? Did you say dangerous? I'm brother to Marquis Ostia. He's Marquis Ferre's son. You can come with us if you so desire. Oh, Ostia and Foray, nobility beyond compare. I'm coming, most definitely. That was easy to convince him. Lord Eliwood, Lord Hector. I make my living as a humble merchant. If you have any items you no longer need, please let poor Merlinus take them. Alright, so he's basically our convoy. So now if we can store items in the supply or in the convoy, and also we can deploy him on maps to send items to him. Anyway, this chapter, we're not going to use Sarah, we're not going to use Eliwood or Rebecca. We can keep Lowen for now, but we're going to use Kent. Hopefully we got a... did we buy a steel sword? No, we did buy a couple of steel swords. Did we only buy one? Really? That's not great. I should have bought another one. Because he only gets weighed down by one by the steel sword. Okay, Marcus is... Rob... We're gonna give that up. We want him to have an Iron Lance, though. Take Sane's Iron Lance, it's fine. Hector will need another hand axe. Okay, we got a bunch of steel lances. Priscilla's fine. You can give Matthew an iron sword. We'll give Lowen a javelin, and we'll give him a hand axe, and if we have another javelin, we'll give it to him so we can carry it for Marcus. And that's gonna be it. I'm gonna give Kent the goddess icon to boost up his luck a little bit. Where did I put the heavy spear? Or, no. Or has it? The steel sword. Alright. So let's take a look at the map. Yeah, so like I said, those two were not there when we were just loading into the chapter, and then there was only one archer here. So we've got a number of enemies in... Basically, what is going on here is I need to get to these chests as soon as possible. Like, I need to rush up there really, really fast. Which really means that basically what I have to do is Marcus just needs to charge. Just needs to charge up there as soon as possible. I should actually put him here so he's further along. And honestly, I'm gonna just give him a fresh set of hand axes and javelins. We're gonna do this, and let's get started. We'll talk more about the map as we go along. Lord Hector, shall I join you? If you deploy my tent, I can help with equipment. I can switch items for you and hold them if your packs are full. However, my tent cannot be moved about, so if you deploy it, it will require a guard. I beg your understanding. And this is a bunch of stuff that just explains the same thing. We will deploy Merlinus. There's not really a good reason not to. Wings. We can't count on the captured Kaelin soldiers to be able to fight. We'll have to protect them as much as possible. What? That chilling feeling. Someone's watching and wants me dead. No sense in worrying, though. I'll deal with it when it happens. Let's go, Wings. Alright. So... I don't know if I want... Nah, I don't one-shot him, unfortunately. Okay, that's... okay. We use an Iron Lance then, and then we'll trade We'll give him a javelin. We'll trade and give him a javelin. Then should kill, hopefully if I don't miss. Nice. Kill the Myrmidon. And now Marcus can just charge up. What weapon does this guy have? He has a sword, so we're going to use a javelin here. Hector will be able to take this guy out. In fact, you could use the silver axe instead of a wolf bale. You can see, we just cleared the path for Marcus to start charging. The issue here is this guy. I'm kind of scared, but I don't think I really... Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get doubled there, but it's not the biggest deal. Okay, the other, there's another objective here. And actually, he'll appear on the next turn, so I'll talk about it then. He's gonna appear now. Hey, you, let me out of here. What? Marquis Ostia's brother is among your enemy, right? Let me out and I'll help you, but I must have the brother. I have a score to settle with House Ostia. You think me a fool? You work for House Kalen. I cannot trust your word. Then I'll have to break down this door and go through you. You are using Lucius as a hostage, but now he's here with me. Lord Raven, you mustn't. You cannot betray your debt to Marquis Kalen. Shut up, Lucius. Jeez. You think me foolish, but you don't understand. How about it? Very well, you, get out. Remember, if you betray us, your companion dies. I see. Just remember, if that happens, you die next. Wait, you can't go alone. It's too dangerous. Lucius, stay here and be quiet. I'll be back for you. Lord Raven. Alright, this is the other guy. I need to recruit him. So that's the... Sorry, that's another objective. I need to recruit Raven. Okay, Steel Sword. I think I should double him with a Javelin. I don't. Oh, that's annoying. I'm not hitting anything. Are y'all seeing this? Alright. That's very bad. The reason why I need to rush is because a thief is going to appear here and he's going to go get the chest. That's why I'm trying to rush it. Like, we just hit. This guy is not that much of a problem, but the number of misses is bad. We need to kill this mercenary, but I don't think Osmond kills even with the steel lance. Oh, he does. Never mind. That's good. Okay. then... What's your range? I don't even kill this guy with an iron. I probably don't double. Yeah. We'll try with the wolf bale. Hopefully I hit. Okay, that's very nice. I don't even know if I bother with the nomad, because I'm not going to be able to kill him. You can do this, though. Sorry, I think my mic was far away from me, so you probably couldn't hear a lot of what I just said. But can you reach up there? Nope. But this guy will not be able to either, actually. So if Kent can kill the nomad, I'll still be in okay shape. So only one person can attack Kent. 2 can attack the guy, but as long as we heal, can at least block them off. So now this one should not be able to attack Guy. Oop, that's a crazy good level up. Strength, speed, and defense. Okay, he can attack Guy. Attack 14, 8 damage, and then this guy does 10. So that's 18. But this one cannot, so that's fine. Finally double someone. I should have just brought Sarah. Okay, now can a combination of Lowen... This guy can kill one of them. Actually, a combination of Lowen and Matthew should be able to kill this thief, or this archer, sorry. And then Guy can kill the other one. And the rest of my units can charge. So Raven is that unit that has a sword that appeared, that came out of the prison. So this guy, he's insanely strong. He's so good. Although his stats are actually... His stats are somewhat randomized, but his skill is actually kind of low. I think usually he has more skill than this. But the 10 strength and 15 speed are insane. Like, 10 strength and 15 speed. Marcus, I mean, and this guy isn't promoted, so he has 4 more speed than Marcus, so he can double Marcus. Much better than Kent. He has almost the same strength as Hector, who's a big, beefy unit, although Hector has really good defense, so... And then Oswin has much better strength, but it's much slower, like almost half as slow, so... That's Raven. That's why he's good. Anyway, let's keep rushing. We're just charging forward with Marcus. And we'll leave the... We'll leave some of the enemies behind for our weaker units. So this archer, we'll plan for Kent to take him out, but Kent doesn't have any healing items, which is not great. Attack 14. So just need to make sure Priscilla is able to heal him. Priscilla has 7 move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so we'll just stay here. And he should not get doubled by the archer. Yeah, he's not going to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll stand here. And Raven will start to move, yeah. Honestly, what I might... Yeah... never mind. I was gonna see if I should kill the archer with Hector instead, but I'm not gonna do that. Marcus, level up speed? No speed. Still skill. No speed. 0 speed level ups. What should we... We have a bunch of javelins with Lowen. I think we can do that. Wait. I just realized... I got Marcus to S rank with axes. That's crazy. That's actually wild. That's genuinely wild. Yeah, there's the thief. So, we are very unlikely to get this. Oh wait, I need to equip a hand axe with him. Oops, sorry. I did not mean to speed up. Okay, the only possibility here is that the thief decides to come down. I don't really care about the silver sword. He has a killing edge too, that's crazy. I don't really care about the silver sword, but... Because there's a silver sword and a knight's crest in the chest. I don't care about the silver sword as much. It's mainly going to be that knight's crest that I need. Kent should be able to kill a double. That's crazy. Okay, how much do you do? 13. Yeah, we'll risk it. If I die, I die. What is Wallace percent? We're getting Wallace to level 20. It's not gonna be 2020 because we didn't do Lin mode. That we're gonna get. He's gonna start as a, I believe, level 1 general. So we're gonna get him to level 20. Okay. That would mean you underleveled lords? Absolutely. Why in the world? Well, one, that's kind of the goal of this. That's one. And two, why would I level up? Why would I level up Lin? Lin is good? Okay. Whatever you say, man. We'll have to agree to disagree on that one. Lin is on the bench where she belongs. Maybe you just got lucky with her growth. Okay. Alright, so the thing is, okay. Wait, did you play Lin mode or did you just go do the main campaign? Honestly, those two don't even need to go up. You did Lin mode? Yeah. So if you do Lin mode, yeah, you have time to train her, right? So you can level her up, which is fine. I did not do Lin mode. I think a lot of players don't do Lin mode because it's kind of a tutorial mode. One second. Let's recruit Raven. You. Hmm? Can it be? You don't recognize me. That's not surprising. You were so young when we were separated. What? Are you Raymond? My brother Raymond? You've grown, Priscilla. Brother! My brother! What are you doing here? It's been 10 years since Count Caerleon of Etruria took you in as his foster daughter. That's right. My adopted father has treated me with much kindness, but I am of Caelan's house Cornwell by birth. I still remember father and mother. And I've never forgotten them or you, Raymond. Priscilla. When I heard that House Cornwell was lost, I was so worried about you. So that's why you left Etruria. You've come quite a way. Dear friends of mine in Etruria helped me. They provided a young mage to be my escort. Then we passed through Laos. The Marquis learned of my lineage, and he refused to let me leave. I would be there still if it not for Lord Elwyn and his companions. His companions? Lord Hector, Lady Lindis, they're all such kind people. I'm so glad I came to Lycia and now I found you. You've become friends with him. Raymond? I see. Then I will join you. Dear brother, will you truly come with us? I could not refuse my little sister, and besides, what is it? It's nothing, you're better off not knowing. Tell me, your lineage. Do you, Eliwood and his friends know of your heredity? No, we've never spoken of it. I see. That is best. Brother? Priscilla, we must keep our relationship secret, okay? Alright, if you say we must. Another thing, my name is Raven now. Raymond is a name I've discarded. Brother, you have your reasons, don't you? I understand. As long as we can travel together, I'm happy. If we continue on, we'll be able to see father and mother too. Priscilla. That's... Okay, so what I was saying was... Okay, so I'm assuming you said you did Lin mode and then 2 separate times. You did Lin mode 2 separate times, once to Eliwood and once to Hector. And Lin hard into Hector because damned if I get everything. Yeah, so... Ooh, he doesn't double. That's crazy. By the way, Raven is another unit that I'm going to be training. Because Raven is an absolute god. Anyway, wait, do you have a vulner? Yes. Let's do this real quick. don't think I'll need a door key. Okay, so what you were saying was that you did Lin mode. So Lin mode is like a tutorial mode. So that's why a lot of people don't play it. Yeah, that's totally fine if you do. I did not. So that's an opportunity for you to train up your units, right? So if you did Lin mode first, yeah, so the first time you play, you have to do Lin mode, but after that, after you do it once, you don't have to do it again. You can train up your units, so by the time you get to, Hector mode or the other modes, or Eliwood mode, right, your characters are leveled up. So for example, Kent if you just do Hector mode, or Eliwood mode, Kent starts at level 5, right? But if you did Lin mode, right, and you trained Kent, it's very likely he's gonna be like at least 8 or level 8, maybe even higher by the time that you start Hector mode or go to the next mode. So that kind of inflates their stats if you did Lin mode beforehand. So that can be a reason why your Lin was really good. If you trained her a lot in Lin mode, then she's obviously gonna be really good. But if you don't train her, I can show you her stats after this battle. It's not that, and every character is usable, right? That's what I'm kind of trying to prove here. Even Wallace, who's pretty bad. Like if you did a tier list, he would be ranked really poorly. But even Wallace, who is generally considered a pretty bad unit, will end up being usable. I'm not sure if I should keep this hammer. I don't think I need to. No, even Renault's useful. Renault has really good staff utility. Okay, nice, I dodged. Ooh, man, I don't even double the mage, or the shaman. Yeah, Renault doesn't have amazing magic, but he's got good staff utility. He comes A in staffs, so he can use every staff in the game. I mean, that's already really good. If you don't have any, maybe for example, if your Pent died, right, you can use Renault instead, and you don't have another staff user. What in Blazes is getting even noisier than before. Isn't that the sound of combat? It must be Lady Lindis. She's found reinforcements. It's time. What are you doing? I thought aid might come, so I hid keys and weapons here. Oh, I see. What are you gonna do? Your master, he's betrayed us. Lucius, I must ask, what will you do? I want to stop Lord Raven. However, in his current state, I doubt he will lend me his ear, and so I will wait. I will wait for Lord Raven. I'm sorry, I cannot fight. Please understand. I do. Here, these are for you. For me? It skipped over, but it was a vulnerary and a book of magic. Light magic. You don't have to fight, just protect yourself. I've known you only a short time, but you're a friend. I don't want to see you die. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, lads, open that door. On our honor as Kalen Knights, we will save the Marquis. You just picked him up to loot his items before the final boss? I mean, that's fair. He has a Fortify, which is a crazy good staff. I don't think Matthew doesn't have a... Matthew doesn't have a vulnerary, unfortunately. Alright. But I do have a javelin here. I see I did the bad thing. I played this on NSO. Oh, okay, with rewinds and save states? Yeah, so, I mean, that definitely makes it easier. Ooh, man, I was so close to being able to kill him. I actually did pretty good. Okay, let's try and kill. Nice. Yeah, so I mean, obviously with save states, if you can, rewind your saves, that makes it a whole lot easier, right? Which again, like, everyone, you should just play the way that you want to play, right? Don't worry about... Even if I give my opinions, just because I have my opinions doesn't mean, you know, you have to listen to it 100% or take it as gospel. Yeah, like, Lynn, I'm pretty sure if I show you my Guy right now, and I think Guy has gotten 2 level ups. I'm not even training Guy, I'm just, oh, finally she got magic and speed. Okay, I can't show it right now. But if I show you Guy, Lynn has much worse stats than Guy, and Guy joins, you know, 2 chapters or 3. He joins at chapter 13, so 3 chapters before Lynn. Okay, hopefully I hit with the javelin here. Nice. What bothers me is how many support combos Carla and Renault get when you only have like 4 stages to use them. Yeah, I mean, but they can get every single support. Cool. I got the Knight's Crest, which is the thing that I really needed to get. The Silver Sword is a wash, but it's okay. Alright, let's send that to the convoy. Let's heal up Kent. Okay, and then we're gonna drag... the archer this way. You think getting the Silver Sword on Hector mode is impossible? On Hector mode, it's not bad. This is Hector hard. So on Hector normal mode, it's not bad. On Hector hard mode, it's very, very difficult. I mean, I probably could have gotten it, but I got really, really unlucky at the start where I missed 4 attacks on enemy phase. Either 3 or 4 attacks on enemy phase, which left... I think I ended up killing 2 of the enemies at the start. So there's 7 enemies here. There's 2 archers on this side. There are 2 archers on this side, and then there's a knight, a myrmidon, and a mercenary. I killed the knight and I killed the myrmidon. But everyone else, I either... Yeah, all the other enemies were... I probably would have been able to kill 2 more at enemy phase, but they... I missed 4... I think I missed about 4 attacks, so it's really, really bad. On Hector mode, it's not difficult to get the... It's not... I won't say it's not difficult, but it's not nearly as difficult to get the Silver Sword. Because Marcus, you can really just charge. Who am I supporting with Wallace? So I'm training Kent, so I can support Kent with Wallace, and I'm not sure who else. I might train Vita to support Wallace with Vita, but I don't have anyone else in mind at the moment. So that's why the Knight's Crest was really, really important, so that I can promote Kent kind of early. My Oswin is doing really well in terms of its level ups. The lowest mobility unit with a flyer, great idea. I mean, Wallace really doesn't have that many options, man. I mean, he has Lynn, who sucks. He has Will, who also sucks. I am not hitting anything. These are so many missed javelins. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have that many options, so... it's pretty much just... Yeah, it's pretty much just... What? Wallace supports Lynn, Will, Kent, Veda, and Renault. So, I could do Renault to be fair, but I just am not really strongly considering that. Hey. Finally, Marcus can help out with these archers who are a pain. But yeah, I'm not training Will, I'm not training Lynn, so it's Kent and Vida. Okay, so... And it's fine. I mean, I'm absolutely going to sit and support Kent and Wallace. I'm just gonna sit there for multiple turns and just burn turns to support them. I mean, that's a plan, so I don't mind doing it. Yeah, I mean, they could do Renault. It's at the end of the game. I might do it, I might not. I haven't thought about it strongly. Finally, Raven doing Raven things. Being a boss. Unfortunately... I'm pretty sure, yeah, Marcus has the vulnerary, so... Can't... heal. What I can do is I can rescue... this soldier. Yeah, I mean, I could do it with the arena, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing any arena abuse. And also, it's very unlikely I'm gonna get him to level 20. He is that good. He's a fantastic unit. It's unlikely I'm gonna get him to level 20 though. Before he promotes. I'll probably get him to around 15. Because he already has insanely good stats. The real stat that... I mean, the more important stat for him to level up is gonna be his strength. Man, I mean, after... he could just get to 20 speed by level 10. There's not really... You know, after that, I'm kind of just... burning levels on, you know, maybe some defense or luck. I shouldn't have actually used... now that I'm thinking about it, I shouldn't have used the goddess icon on him. On Kent. I used it on Kent. Also, I'm using too many low luck units. Kent and Raven both have bad luck. Yeah, I agree. He's that good. He's... one of my favorite units in the game. And he's a unit that's just easy to train, too. Especially on the next level with the pirates. You know, you can get a solid, you know, 3 levels with him. Also, I just realized I'm training another bad luck unit because I'm going to train Lucius. That 1% crit. Whose idea was it to only give you 1 unit of some classes? Oh no. I didn't realize you were in range. Alright, rip red gem. Nomad, Troubadour, Shaman. Oh. Yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah, the devs just wanted to do that. But also, that makes them even more memorable, right? I mean, everyone remembers Kanas. and Wrath is very memorable as well, so... yeah, maybe having one of each of those units made them more memorable. Okay, I want to give you the soldier. I'd be okay with Shaman if someone promoted to get dark magic. Yeah, I mean, it might be nice to have another dark magic user before Athos. Yeah, I don't know. It is. I've played this game so many times, I just think it is what it is, you know? But Kanas is so good. I think in Hector hard mode especially, I think he's really underrated. I know in terms of... I think just in terms of ease of use, and... yeah, in terms of ease of use, he is just... there is the Luna... yeah, so I think that's kind of what's brought up a lot. His ability to use Luna, which is, don't get me wrong, it's good. I think it's kind of more than that. I mean, most of the time you're going to be using Flux anyway, not Luna. But the big thing about Kanas is he's just so much more durable than your other early game magic users. Lucius, Lord Raven, I'm so pleased to see you well. Things have changed. For the time being, we side with Caitlyn. That is good, so you've had a change of heart? No, I will still have my revenge against House Ostia. The closer you are to your enemy, the easier it is to strike, right? Lord Raven? Let's go, Lucius. Yes. Do these guys have javelins? Yes, they do. Alright. I would have tried to pull the mage, but they have javelins, so I'm not going to do that. Do I kill both? Okay. I do kill this guy. Yeah, so Kanas most of the time is not going to be using Luna, although Luna is a great boss killer. The reason why Kanas is good is because of his durability. So if we look at Lucius right now, you get Kanas on the next chapter. 18 health, right? 18 health, 1 defense, 2 luck. I think Kanas starts with maybe 6 defense? He has 21 health? Like 21 or 22 health, I believe? And his speed is, I mean, his speed I think is 8? So it's definitely worse than Lucius's, but it's not horrible. It's definitely usable. Yeah, the fact that Lucius basically can't survive anything that's non-magic, or maybe he gets 2-shot, but Kanas usually... I mean, a lot of units will still 2-shot him, but Kanas usually is just way more durable far more durable, and Urk's kind of in the same... Urk has better defenses than Lucius, but Urk's kind of in the same boat, although you get Urk a little bit sooner. And obviously, if you train him on Lin mode, he's going to be better, but... hopefully I hit this. Okay. But, yeah, Kanas is just is much more durable, which makes him a lot more friendly to use. I have not played Hector Hard Mode too many times. I've probably beaten it 5 times. Whereas I've played Fire Emblem 7. I've probably beaten it. I said this last stream. I've probably beaten it not exaggerating 100 times. But it's so much of a difference. It's a world of a difference, right? Training Kanas in Hector Hard Mode is much simpler than training Lucius. Lucius, I just think, will just die to anything. If an enemy so much as breathes on him, he's gonna pass out. Okay, let's pull... And I still have the heavy... Do you have the heavy spear? Yeah, I still have the heavy spear. Nice. And you can heal Marcus. So, Duck, since you played Fire Emblem on the NSO, I'm assuming you played it kind of recently. Oh my goodness. 8 speed on Oswin. My man, he is just getting speed levels after speed levels. It's crazy. I love it. Okay, that's not bad. Would have liked speed, but that's okay. Alright, hopefully I don't crit. Nice. Attack 17, defense 7. Okay, I'm good. And there's no way you're gonna double 3. Yeah, okay. Alright. I'm just making sure that even if I do this and I miss, that Priscilla will still be able to heal and won't die. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill all of the fodder units with Kent, and then I'll kill the boss with Raven. Unfortunately, Lucius is just far away to kill the armor knights, or else I probably would have done that. Thunder crit 8. Okay, good. My luck is 8 now, so I don't... 8 luck, so I don't die to a... I can't get crit. I do kind of want to bring Lowen up and Oswin if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do that, just so that Priscilla can get some extra heals. How does luck work in these games even? I will tell you how luck works, and thanks for coming by, Lemon. So, I don't know if you played Fire Emblem at all. Yeah, so even if you haven't, I will explain what luck does. So, luck affects a couple things, but I'll go through each of them. Okay, you've played Awakening? Gotcha. So, for Kent, for example, so you can see here, Kent has... That's awesome to hear. I'm glad you're getting into the older games. I've played Awakening once. I have not played Fates at all, and I didn't play Echoes Shadows of Valentia, but I played 3 Houses, and I played part of Engage. I might play Engage on stream, possibly after Fire Emblem 7. That it will most likely be affected by how much viewers liked the Fire Emblem 7 gameplay. Okay, so anyway, so here, Kent has 22 Avoid. The way that Avoid is calculated, it's going to be your attack speed, which is going to be your speed minus your weapon weight. So you take your, so let me say it this way. You take your weapon weight, you take your con, and you subtract the weapon weight from that. And if the con is higher than the weapon weight, then it's just going to be 0. It's basically how much you're weighed down by the weapon. So in this case, Kent's con is 9. The weight of a javelin is 11, so he's weighed down by 2. So we take 2 away from my speed to get my attack speed of 7. So I have 7 attack speed. So to calculate a void, we take the 7 attack speed, we double it to be 14, and then we add luck. So 7 times 2 is 14, plus 8 is 22, so that's my avoid. So that's how luck affects your avoid. Basically, you can kind of think of it as luck is like your avoid is 2 times your speed and 1, and then your luck, plus your luck. So like luck is like half as valuable as speed when it comes to calculating your avoid. The same thing is your hit is the same thing, where you double your skill. So it's 14. 7 times 2 is 14. You add the weapon hit, which is 65. So 14 plus 65 is going to be 79. I think that's it, right? And then you add, is it just half your luck for this? Maybe it's half your luck for this, so plus 4. I don't remember. I think that's, I thought hit, I didn't even know hit was affected by your, I think, but it is. I'm pretty sure your hit is also affected by your luck. And then the last thing that's affected by luck is going to be your crit avoid, which is not shown here. Your crit avoid is just going to be your luck. So whatever the enemy's crit chance is, like Kent's is 3, some enemies might have higher crit. The chance that they're going to crit you in battle is going to be their crit minus your luck, which is why luck is really nice to avoid low percent crits. Hopefully that explains it. I'm pretty sure skill, I'm trying to remember the hit calculation, because I'm pretty sure luck affects your hit calculation as well, or your hit chance as well. Anyway, so far you've played Awakening Echoes, 3 houses, and Engage. Nice. You mostly focus on building your units rather than the strategy aspects of the games. Yeah. That's kind of how modern Fire Emblem has been, which honestly, I don't like that part of it. But again, that's what I was telling Duck, is to each their own. So because the enemy has 8 crit and you have 8 luck, yeah, the math goes 8 minus 8, making the enemy's crit chance of 0. That's exactly correct. Yeah. So he has 8 crit because of the Thunder Tome gives him plus 5, and then his crit is going to be his skill divided by 2, which is 7 divided by 2, which is going to be round down to 3. So it's 3 plus 5, so his crit is 8, and then because of my 8 luck, he will have a 0% chance of critting me. So yeah, that's exactly right. I know, and they don't tell you these things in the game. You have to kind of figure it out or look it up. Alright, we're gonna heal Kent, and we should just kill with the sword. So Kent's making some moves. We really want him to get some nice speed level ups. But his strength is fantastic right now. This is really good. I didn't expect it to be this high. 10 is very, very nice for Kent. I mean, having higher strength and speed for Kent is very unusual. I'm probably gonna do what I did with... I'm gonna bring in the enemy with Marcus. The whole making one unit overpowered and delete the map all on its own in the newer games is the reason why I want to try the old games and the beautiful pixel art, but that's just the GBA games in general. Yeah, the GBA games have, I love the look of them as well. To be fair, ooh, Marcus would kill if the hand axe didn't break. Yeah, to be fair, you can do this in this game as well. You can absolutely just level up, just focus on one unit or a couple units and just level them up and tank. That's eventually what's going to happen anyway. Like, I'm not using a ton of units. Alright, Marcus, Marcus at the beginning was just like a one-man army. Hector is already doing that because he has really good defense. So that's the older games as well. You could do that. The SNES and GBA era games are what inspired you to do pixel art? Oh, that's really cool. Is it just the games in general or the Fire Emblem games specifically? But I agree with you. They look, the SNES and the GBA era games, the pixel art it's so beautiful to look at. Kent's unfortunately in the way here. So I kind of wanted to bring in Hector to tank this attack, but we're just going to do it with Marcus. Games in general, but Fire Emblem style is one of the first I started learning. Gotcha. I was looking to see if anyone was injured that Priscilla could heal, but there's no injured people here. Hector shouldn't double here, so I'm safe to do this. And then Kent can get the kill. Ooh, another level up for Hector. Alright. His strength is kinda not great. It's okay, but he's not leveling up strength that much. And Kent's gonna get another level up. Just wants speed mainly. No speed. Just strength again. Okay, to be fair, I'm not complaining about strength. Getting strength level ups are good, but it's very unusual. Okay, how much defense does Bernard have? 14. Okay, Raven will definitely do damage to him. We'll just keep, like, Hector in his range for attacks, for ranged attacks. And, we can keep Lucius and Priscilla together so they can support. Then we can give you... Hey, appreciate it, Dave. You have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Uh, 5 crit. That's what I don't like. Okay, hopefully he doesn't use a javelin on Raven, but that's possible. Yeah, he's gonna use a javelin. Oh no, he didn't. He just used a steel axe. Okay. Maybe... Maybe I just equip a sword with Marcus so he'll throw a jav... No, actually, I don't want him to throw a javelin, to be fair. If I get crit, I get crit, I guess. I kinda don't want to. I don't want him to equip a javelin, actually. Oh, luck! Let's go. Get those luck level ups. Okay. Let's take you. Gonna drop Oswin. Heal Lowen. Ooh, Priscilla's gonna get another level up too. And we should kill him on the next turn. Ooh, and the crit for the style finish. This is a just reward for Louse's brutality. Ooh, no strength level, or no speed level ups on both, and no strength there. Alright, now we're just gonna heal everyone before we end the chapter so that Priscilla can... Oops, I did not mean to do that. So that Priscilla can get some level ups. Lemonade, which other games have inspired your pixel art? And wait, did you... So you mentioned the SNES. Were you inspired by any of the Fire Emblems on the SNES then? Also... I think we're just gonna do this now, right? We just get some of the... Let's just do this now where we get some of the supports on Raven. We'll just do it now. I don't know if I'm gonna use... I might as well just stand next to Priscilla with Oswin. Even though I don't know if I'm going to use them in the future. Oswin, I mean. Is everyone healed? No, Oswin still needs to be healed, but everyone else is healed. For this, I'm going to speed up. Oops. Alright, cool. Got a support with them. No, in terms of the SNES era games, my inspirations are Zelda and Final Fantasy. Oh, cool. Lord Brother, Priscilla, it is I. Might I be with you a moment? Certainly. Thank you. Something wrong? I am very happy to be next to my Lord Brother like this. I have dreamed often of this day. Lord Brother, do you remember this ring? What's that? You have forgotten? That is too bad. When I was young, when I was with you in Cornwall, you made a promise to me, brother. You said, when I grew larger, you take me as your bride. Yes, but surely Priscilla? Yes, I know. It was a child's game, so you said to me as I cried and cried, and then you gave me this ring. And you still... I am still a child, so allow me one more childish wish of you. Please, let me stand here by your side. Don't make me suffer in loneliness again. So, that's kind of sweet. I know some people find that support a little bit sus. But I think it's a sweet support. So, I'm guessing then you were inspired by games like Link's Awakening. Can he support? Yep, cool, we got this support. Still under the weather, are you, Lucius? No, I'm better now. Sorry to be such a burden. Something you want to say to me then? Ah, how did you know? Just look at your face. It's about the revenge on Asya, isn't it? Yes. Is there no way your heart can be changed? If I wanted to change how I felt, I wouldn't be here. The Marquis of Cornwall and his wife. They were very important to me. I feel such sadness when I think they are gone, yet still. Settling this grudge will not bring them back. Should we bury Hector to spite Ostia? That would just give rise to more hate. If you understand, then why do you proceed? Tell me why. 2 summers have passed since the House of Cornwall was destroyed. You tell me to forget the crime that was committed. Have the teachings of the benevolent gods given you the strength to love thine enemy? No, that's not it, Lord Raymond. I have no such strength. I think we were never more than a temporary family to you. Is that it? Lord Raymond, listen to me. You're wrong. It's just that if you have objections to my actions, you need not come. Go where you will. Is that what you want? Lord Raymond. Yeah, the Link's Awakening fairy sprites were the first ones I drew. Okay. I played... Yeah, Link's Awake and then Link to the Past. Those were the ones on the SNES. Were there other ones, right? Or were those the 2? Okay. Then we're gonna do this again. Link to the Past, okay. Okay, Oswin, but I want the Link's Awakening. Oh, okay, Link's Awakening was on the Game Boy. That was on... Wait, was it just on the Game Boy, or was it on... It wasn't the Game Boy Advance, right? Game Boy Advance, I know Minish Cap was on Game Boy Advance. Was it also on the Game Boy Advance? Okay, cool. We got the Lucius Priscilla support. You are with us, aren't you? I'm Lucius. I'm delighted to make your acquaintance. I'm Priscilla. It is an honor, sir. Lady Priscilla, are you... Might you be of House Cornwall? Have we met somewhere before? No, I've just heard your name in passing, I believe. Lord Raven has forgiven me. To you, he is Raymond, is he not? Are you a friend of my brother? Yes, I serve House Cornwall. Raymond has told me of you. Wait, Link Awakening was on Game Boy, then at Game Boy Color? Gotcha. Yeah, GBA had Minish Cap. I served House Cornwall. Raymond has told me of you. He said that he once had a sister who was sent to live with the Count of Caerleon. So, my brother speaks of me? Have you seen Raymond recently? Yes. He's the same as always. He's a fine man. Nice. Alright, so I wanted to get those supports so that, you know, their battles are easier. And maybe, I think he gets some dodge, or so basically luck avoid, or crit avoid with his ice affinity, I believe, so that will make him not get crit as easily, which is nice. Anyway. Yeah, I need to play way more Legend of Zelda games. I've played Link to the Past and Phantom Hourglass. I haven't played Wind Waker yet. I need to at some point, and that's really bad. I've played Twilight Princess. I played a lot of the 3D game, or a decent number of the 3D ones. So I played Twilight Princess, and then I played Breath of the Wild, and I played Tears of the Kingdom. And I love Breath of the Wild. That was my favorite game of 2017. Grandfather, where... Lord Halson, where are you? Eliwood, here on the throne. It's blood. Blood? No, it can't be. Lindis, calm down. He might only be injured. Come, let us find him. Ooh, is Duck still here? Duck, if you're still here, I'll show you my Lindis, or Lyn, after the chapter. He might only be injured. Come, let us find him. Yes, you're right. I must be calm. You've played most of the Zelda games. The only ones you have yet to play are the Oracle games, the DS games, and Wind Waker. Okay. There, over there, there's someone. Who's there? Show yourself. You, Layla. The Oracle games are, I know, Oracle of Seasons. What's the other one? And then the DS games are the Phantom Hourglass, and then the... What's the train one called? But it's a train one. I know that. And then Wind Waker is Wind Waker. Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. Spirit Tracks, okay. Yes, it's me. Lord Hector, it's been a long time. Do you know her? Yes, her name's Layla. She works for Ostia. Alright, she's a spy. Lord Eliwood of Foray and Lady Lindis of Caelin, correct? I am Layla, pleased to make your acquaintance. Lady Lindis, Marquis Caelin is back there receiving treatment. My grandfather is safe? His life is yet his own. Ah, Father Sky and Mother Earth, I thank you for your mercy. Layla, what are you doing here? I'm following Lord Uther's orders. I'm investigating Marquis Foray's disappearance. My father, what have you learned? Come with me, we should talk in private. Huh? Come on, Eliwood. Ah, worrying about things won't change them. I know. I'm fine, let's go. Let me start with my conclusion. Marquis Foray is alive. Woo! Eliwood! That's wonderful. Are you sure? I've been posing as a member of the Black Fang for several months. That's where I got this information. I believe it is true. Black Fang, they're the assassins guild that Eric spoke of. Yes, we've known of their existence for quite some time. Explain. The Black Fang is a guild of assassins founded about 10 years ago by Brendan Reed. They're based in Bern. Their arms reach quickly in several other countries. Originally, they targeted only nobles who abused their positions. The masses saw them as chivalrous defenders of the common man. Their activities found wide support. Chivalrous. Then, about a year ago, Brendan got married again. You still remember your first time playing this game when I saw the cover and thought, oh, this is the one with Roy. The man on the cover is in fact not Roy. That is not Roy. I'd say he's better than Roy, at least as a playable unit. I know some people have mixed feelings on it. I think he's better as Roy. Well, okay. Also, I think especially if you play the Japanese version of Fire Emblem 7, I can't see a world where people think that Roy is better than Eliwood in the Japanese version. It has to be Eliwood. The only reason why I think Roy is considered okay, or like, no, sorry, he's not considered okay, but is considered better than Eliwood is because of the ×3 effectiveness. That since the Japanese version of Fire Emblem 7 has ×3 effectiveness, I think that makes Eliwood significantly better against mounted units and knights. No, he's not a good unit. Neither is Eliwood, to be fair, but Roy is... I think Roy's worse than Eliwood in their respective games. Basically, Roy takes forever to promote, and his stats aren't even that good regardless. Black Fang's operations have slowly changed since then. Yeah, he's the guy from Smash. That's how a lot of people were introduced to him. I'm pretty sure Smash came out a year before Fire Emblem 6 came out, or Roy's game came out, so it's kind of a way to promote the character and promote the game. Sorry, Smash Melee came out about a year before Fire Emblem 6 came out. You like to use Lyn as a unit? She was fun to use on your playthrough? Yeah, you and Duck would be good friends. To be fair, when I first played Fire Emblem, I would use Lyn. I basically never use her anymore. Black Fang's operations have slowly changed since then. Now they'll take on any target, no matter how difficult, as long as they're paid. And they're no longer killing only criminals. Anyone is fair target. Is this Black Fang responsible for what happened to my grandfather? Yes. We've learned of a mystery man named Nurgle behind Reed's wife. It seems that Black Fang is performing secret tasks across Licia for Nurgle. Nurgle's trusted retainer, Ephidel, is with Marcus Laus. He manipulated Laus into hatching the rebellion plot against Ostia. The first to answer Laus's call for rebellion was Marquis Santaruz. Lord Hellman, why would you? Next was Lord Albert, Marquis Foray. You're telling me that my father endorsed this plan? I cannot say. I do know that he is with Marquis Laus currently, in a place called the Dragon's Gate. Dragon's Gate, where is that? On an isle called Valor, off the southern coast of Licia. I apologize, but that is all the information I have. Of all places to be, Valor. Blast. What kind of place is it? It is said that those who step onto the island never return. The common folk call it the Dread Isle. If that's where my father is, however, I will go and find him, and this Dragon's Gate too. I'm going with you. I'll tell you right now you can't stop me. I'm also going. Lindis, I appreciate your kindness, but shouldn't you stay with Marquis Kalen? Laus must be stopped, otherwise they might target my grandfather again. I also wish to help Lord Eliwood's father. Or Eliwood's father. I keep calling him Lord Eliwood. They're not going to call him Lord Eliwood. They're his friends. Losing a parent is an unbearable pain. Something I'd rather you didn't have to feel yet. Lindis, Hector, thank you. You give me strength. Don't mention it. We're friends. That's what friends do, Eliwood. I'm also going to continue searching. Lady Lindis, I think it would be prudent to let the world think Marquis Kalen is dead. I understand. I'll do that, thank you. No thanks necessary, if you'll excuse me. Layla? Yes? Nurgle and this Ephidel, what are they like? Yeah, so... the reason why I don't typically use Lyn is kind of in the same boat as Eliwood, where... they're just more difficult to use than Hector is. And then I think Eliwood has a really good ROI, but I don't think Lyn really does. Like, for example, Raven comes in. I can go back and I'll compare. I'll show you in a second after this chapter a bit. Raven just has like, even Guy, but Raven and Guy just have much better stats than Lyn. And they functionally perform the same, except on promotion, they're just better than her. They get better things than Lyn. Lyn gets a bow, which is pretty bad. Guy at least gets 15% crit, which is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. And then Raven gets axes, which is amazing. Anyway, I have yet to lay eyes on Nurgle. I've spoken to Ephidel on several occasions, however. He's eerie. He always wears a cloak that covers his face, and yet, what is it? His eyes glow golden. You can't miss them. They seem inhuman. Is that you, Layla? Matthew, it's been a long time. What have you been doing? More dangerous work? We're spies, Matthew. Everything we do is dangerous. That's true. But how long do you think this mission is going to last? My objective is the same as yours, to rescue Marquis Foray. If things go well, I'll be in Ostia at the same time as you are. Is that so? You need to visit my hometown. Is this where you were born? Why? To meet my parents. Matthew? Aha, well, that's that. See ya. As slippery as ever. Didn't even wait for my reply. Lady Lindis, everyone, I'm happy to see you all well. I'm going after Marquis Laus. Protect my grandfather. One moment, Lady Lindis. Please take this before you leave. What? We were able to move it before Laus's men ransacked our vaults. We will take care of Lord Hassan. Please, Lady Lindis, return to us safely. I will, thank you. That's a light rune? Yep. Unfortunately, I think it's a white... It's some gem. I forget if it's a white gem or a red gem or a blue gem, but you get some gem. I am going to do the side quest. I'm not going to do it right now. I'll go through the story in a second. I just wanted to show off units. Let's... oops. Lynn and Raven there, so we can compare all three. So, Guy has gotten 2 level ups. Strength 9, Skill 13, Speed 14 with 26 HP. Luck is 6, Defense is 6. Those don't really matter. They're going to be pretty squishy units. Compared to Lynn. So Guy is level 5, and I didn't really train him. I got him 2 level ups. So he has 4 more strength than Lynn. Lynn has like a 40% strength growth, so she's probably not going to get to 6, but she would be 3 less strength than Guy. She has 3 less skill, so maybe she'll end up having 2 less skill. Same with the speed. Maybe she ends up having the same amount of luck as Guy, but then she has worse defense and much worse defense and much worse resistance as well. So Guy is just strictly better than her. Raven, same deal. 11, 14, 15. 11 strength. And I got 2 bad level ups, to be fair. But 11 strength compared to... He is level 7, to be fair. But you cannot... Just from here, I kind of know them generally, like kind of off the top of my head, because I played them a lot. I'm pretty sure Lynn has a 40% strength growth, which is actually good, to be fair. It's like, she has a good strength growth, I think. There are some hacks or mods that allow you to just check the growth from here. That I'm playing the vanilla version, so I don't have any mods that allow you to check it. But her strength growth is 40%. I'm pretty sure. I can double check for you real quick. Her speed and skill growth are like, I think her skill is 60 and her speed is 65%. It's around that. I may not know that one exactly, but it's around that. Characters. Let's see. Growth rates. Lynn, 40% strength. Yep. And I played this too many times. And then... Okay, it was 60% skill and 60% speed, so not 65. And then 55% luck. So, and to be fair, like... Growths are important, but they're not... You know, base stats are much better. Because if you think about it this way, right? With a 40% growth for Lynn, for strength, that means at level 20, so 16 level ups, 40% growth times the 16 is going to be about 6.4 strength. So she's going to be around 11. She's going to be about 11 strength at level 20. Raven already has 11 strength. So no, like, and that was at... No, he got 1 strength level up, I think, because he started at 10. So, almost at base, he starts at level 5, so almost at base, he has more than Lynn will probably have at level 20. That's why like, Lynn is bad. They're just so much better units than her. And Raven has 31 HP, Lynn has 18. Although, he had 29, but his HP growth is insanely good. I think his HP growth is like 85% or something. Lynn's is like 60. which is not, or no, it's a little bit higher. Sorry, it's 70. But Ravens, let me double check his. 85% for Raven. But again, I mean, and then also his base HP is 29. That's 11 more than Lyn. They really buff Lords after the 3DS era. To be fair, okay, it's kind of. Kind of. I think probably now Lords are generally more consistently good in later games. But I guess I haven't really played Engage that much, but I played most of Engage, but I didn't finish it. I thought Alir was not that good, right? But maybe I didn't really do any of this side objective stuff, so maybe if you do that, he ends up being, or she ends up being really good, but I don't think Alir was really that good. At least my Alir wasn't great. The Lords in 3 houses, all of the Lords are really good, are very strong. You know, obviously in Awakening, they're insanely good. Okay, you didn't play... The way I played Engage was oops, all mages, so you just reclass everyone into mages? Or did you only use mages in your run? But in terms of the older games, it's kind of on and off. It's fluctuated. Marth in the initial games was kind of necessary in like Fire Emblem. I haven't played Fire Emblem 1 on the SNES, so I'm not entirely familiar with the gameplay, but from what I understand, I know Marth was like the only person who could visit villages, and then I think he had the rapier, which did like effective damage against knights and so armored units and calves. I think that was pretty helpful for that game. So I think generally he was okay in the initial game. And then I'll go into... I am really not familiar with Gaiden, so FE2. But I think, like, Alm was really good in FE2, I'm pretty sure. I don't know as much about Celica. I think she was okay. And then FE3, I'm not as sure about that. I don't think Marth was as good as he was in FE1. Then I'll get to FE4 in a second. Yeah, pretty much you used the units I like and made them mages. Gotcha. I don't think I'm pretty sure I did not in my playthrough. I generally don't really reclass. I know, I play it really boring. Same with 3 houses. After maybe the first or second playthrough of 3 houses, I pretty much did not reclass anyone and just kind of made them into their generic classes. So, Ingrid, I'm pretty sure, was either a paladin or a falcon knight. You know, Sylvain was a paladin. Felix was a swordmaster. And Nat was a sage or grummery. Yeah, so I kind of just did that. And then in Engage, I did not reclass anyone. All of them were just like their generic classes. But that's probably why my team was really bad. So I kind of got stuck. I mean, I probably could have beaten it, but there was I think it's the first. It's a chapter where you have to. Maybe it's chapter 21. It's a chapter where you have to fight. What's her name? The little girl who's the antagonist that becomes your ally later. The dark dragon girl. You have to fight her. And she was just... I didn't play it... I didn't play it on maddening. I played it on the maybe it was hard mode. Whatever the middle one is. I played it on that, and she's just in a terrain that gives her insane avoid. So basically, none of my units can hit her. And then she just one-shots everything. So it's very difficult. And I didn't do any of the side stuff, so I don't have any skills, basically. So I kind of got stuck, and then gave up, and haven't really got... I think I went back to it once, and then got kind of far, but it was very difficult, so I kind of gave up again. I don't even remember how I played 3 houses. I know I went Golden Deer, nice, and got carried by Hilda and Lysithia. Gotcha. Yeah, I played all the routes, and then I played Golden Deer again, I think one time, and I played Blue Lions a lot, because they're my favorite house. I probably played Blue Lions route 3 or 4 times. But I kind of just did it to get more supports. But generally now, I played in the most... I play 3 houses in the most boring. I think everyone would find it super boring. I play it where I don't recruit anyone from other houses anymore, basically. I will, if I play Blue Lions, usually I will recruit Dorothea, because I consider her an honorary Blue Lions member, because she can support with like 4 of the Blue Lions. Either 3 or 4 of the Blue Lions. And she has the side quest with Ingrid. So I kind of consider her an honorary Blue Lion, so I'll recruit her, but everyone else I won't recruit. And that's generally how I play 3 houses. I don't recruit anyone from the other houses. The first time I played, the first times I played, I recruited the other members, but after the first time that I played each house, each route, I didn't recruit from other houses anymore. You couldn't get yourself to replay 3 houses too many times? You just didn't enjoy that one? Oh, that's interesting. So, which one was your favorite Fire Emblem then? And also back to the lords. So FE4, Sigurd is probably the best lord in the entire series. He's broken. Seliph is also really good. FE5, Leaf is okay, generally. FE6, Roy is kind of bad. FE7, Hector is pretty good. And Lynn and Elliowood are mediocre, but... I mean, again, if you train them, they're always going to be good. FE8, they're kind of... If you train them, they're good. I think Ephraim is not too difficult to train, honestly. I know some people have mixed feelings on him. But I think, especially for his Gaiden chapter, he's pretty easy to train on that chapter, and it's not too much effort. And then he can kind of just become a one-man wrecking crew. Erica can kind of get strength screwed like Lynn. So she ends up not being that great. And she's sword locked. Probably engaged, the maps were fun. I like the way they did their weapon triangle. The Somniel was an enjoyable hub world, at least for me, and the story was so bad it made me laugh out loud, which I shall count as a positive, because why not? Okay, that's good. I don't know, maybe I don't know. I mean, I kind of remember the maps somewhat. I guess I know people really like them. I don't remember really liking them particularly, but I know people like them a lot. They were definitely better than 3 Houses maps, to be fair, but everything was better than 3 Houses maps. 3 Houses maps were garbage, and they reused the same maps. I think they reused the church map, that one church map, like 3 times on the same route. It's insane. It was so bad. I mean, they're basically, I think, between routes, they probably shared like 80% of the maps. 80% of the maps in Part 2 were repeated, and obviously Part 1 was the same for every route, which is fine, except for one of the routes was slightly different. But Part 1 was everyone has the same maps, which is fine. I think that part was fine. Part 2 was where it was bad. You like the way they did the weapon triangle with the break mechanic? I think I kind of like traditional Fire Emblem, the GBA era, but I was fine with the break mechanic as well. I did not pay attention to the story. I just know that the four villains kept reappearing, even when I killed them. They would just always come back. You also like Awakening, but that's because I like Robin. Gotcha. And I enjoyed the Blazing Blade. I think there's any game that... I think I kind of remember... I mean, I played Awakening. I kind of remember the story. I mean, I don't know. I don't think the story was too complex, though, to be fair, for Awakening. I think it was pretty simple. But I didn't... Like, Awakening was also... I guess... I've gotten bored of doing side objectives, so I didn't do almost any of the side quests for Awakening. But I mean, the main story I think was okay, and I think the gameplay was fun. Next game you plan to play is Sacred Stones. I like Sacred Stones a lot. I really like the story of Sacred Stones, and I like the characters. Definitely a fun one. It's on the easier side, but the game itself is really fun. Like, the story itself is really fun. And I obviously like the Blazing Blade. It's the one that I played the most. I said this before. I probably literally beaten this game 100 times. I think at some point I've probably gotten every single support in this game. And the reason why I'm doing Wallace % is because Wallace is the only character that I believe that I've never, like, trained. Every other character, at some point, I've trained them. Like, every other character, I've trained them at some point. But I think Wallace is, like, the only one that I've not. So I wanted to do it. And, yeah, it'll be fun continuing this. Yeah, Sacred Stones is, yeah, it's a very fun game. I don't know if I would say Blazing Blade. Blazing Blade might be my favorite. It's the one I've played the most. I like Path of Radiance a lot. And I like FE4. I haven't played it in a minute, but I like that game too. Although, I think the lore is really, really cool, and I haven't gotten into it. But it's almost been 3 hours, and I already streamed earlier, so it's been like almost 5.5 hours today of streaming. So that's going to be all from me. If you want to stay up to date with the stream schedule and the short schedule, then you can join the Discord. I will be streaming again on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central, and I'll be continuing the Fire Emblem playthrough. You don't know if you've ever played an FE game for the story. I like the funny characters moving around the map and fighting each other. I guess. I mean, everyone can play it however they want. I really do like some of the stories, though. Like, FE4 has a great world. I think the story is really cool. I think FE7's story gets a lot of flack, kind of understandably so. FE6's world is really cool. Like, I really wish they did more of that in FE7. But FE6's story is really cool, even though Roy himself is a bland character. And then also, I love what the supports do for characters and getting into their background and getting into their lore. I think FE7 and FE8 both have incredible supports, which is why I played FE7 so many times, because I wanted to get the supports and know the lore of every single character in the game. And this was before you could just look them up on YouTube and stuff. So that's why I put so many hours into FE7. But yeah, I mean, to each their own. I basically, for the most part, to be fair, when I played Engage, that's how I did it. It was just characters moving around the map and fighting each other. I didn't even care to even try to get their supports. I think I saw, you know, the toothpaste-haired protagonist, and then the girl with the flower dress, and I was just, I don't care about these characters at all. I'll just play the game because it's Fire Emblem. That's it. I don't need to know who these characters are. Diamante, or whatever, however you pronounce his name, it's like, he looked cool. Alchrist, I kind of like him. Man, everyone else, yeah, I just decided I kind of wrote them off. But to be fair, I've read, or I've listened to a couple more of their supports, and I forget her name, but the girl with the star on her cheek, she, unfortunately, I guess, you know, I judged a book by its cover, but she's actually, from the supports that I've seen, is a really cool character. So maybe again, that's incentive to replay engaged, and I'll probably just do a fresh. I'll definitely would do a fresh playthrough. If I do play it again. But that's gonna be all for me. Oh, supports are cool. The overall story, though, I mean, when you see a parent and think, "Oh yeah, you're dying," it kind of lessens. I mean, that's true. Whenever we saw, what's his name, Gerald in Fire Emblem 3 Houses, we already knew this guy. This guy is not making it. Hey, okay. To be fair, Fire Emblem 6, Eliwood lives. Eliwood lives the entire time. Let's go. But yeah, that's probably, and obviously Hector dies, but yeah, that's probably the one game where the protagonist's dad does not die. But I love the, yeah, because yeah, hot armor because of FE. Well, I don't know if they had the, well, I mean, FE7 was a prequel, so I don't know how Ellie would manage to survive, but he did. Somehow he survived FE6. Yeah, but I love when I love the memes about Fire Emblem where you're just wondering, when is the dad going to die, or when is the parent going to die? And then, oh man, which one? Yeah, it's Sacred Stones, where I love that you start off the game and you're like, chapter 2, your dad's dead. Well, that started off real quick. We got that over real quick. Oh man, that meme is hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming again on Tuesday. Yeah, mom dies. Yeah, Engage was just as soon as possible. I think it was around chapter 2 as well, either chapter 1 or chapter 2 that she's dead. But yeah, I do have to hop off though, so I'm gonna be live again Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central Time. If you want to stay up to date with when I'll be streaming and when I'm dropping shorts, you can join the Discord. If you're on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. If you're on Twitch, make sure to drop a follow. Thanks everyone for the lurks and the views and watching the stream. I really appreciate it. And I will see y'all folks next time.